Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kyle Watts. So in today's video, we're going to unbox the brand new DJI Osmo Action 4. This is the standard combo. I actually wanted to get the Action combo, but at the time of this filming, they didn't have it available, and I'm actually headed to Mexico tomorrow morning. So I had to get the standard combo, and then I just bought the accessories to kind of make it the Action combo. So first, let's just kind of get right into this here. This is the DJI Osmo Action 4. This thing is going to be a pretty awesome upgrade from what I used to have. I was running the GoPro Hero 6, so it's about time I upgraded to something new. So without ado, let's just get this thing open. This is sometimes actually one of my favorite parts about getting products, is just opening them up. It's kind of fun. So let's get these other things out of the way for a sec here. So what comes inside of this box? Okay, so that's the box. Little Jellica, don't eat that. So we got the camera, and it looks like we have the accessories box. This is going to be all the hardware that comes with it. So let's get that open real quick here. So yeah, you have your user manuals, stuff like that. So in this here, you're gonna have, it looks like the cage that goes around it, which you don't need to use this cage. It's something that's not required to run the camera. The camera can just go by itself because it does have the magnet mounts on the bottom. But if you want to record in a vertical mode, this is what you'd want to use because the magnet mount is on the side, so you can do vertical content. So it looks like we got a battery. This is the lens hood. I'm probably not going to even take this out because I don't think I'll ever use it. The one thing with this lens hood, by the way, if you guys are using it, it does not have glass on it. So because of that, it is not waterproof. So I'd prefer just to use the lens as is. So we'll just put that aside here. This next little wrapper here is going to be the magnet mount. So this is the attachment for the bottom of the camera. So in the Action camera kit, you will get a couple of these things. I only got the one because this is the standard combo. It looks like you do get a stick-on helmet mount. Let's get the camera open. That's the last part. I always save the cameras for last, just because it's the most fun. So yeah, this is pretty cool. You can take the sticker off. Oh yeah, let's get that thing off. Wow, this thing is definitely small. It's pretty light. I think it's probably lighter than the GoPro. Doesn't feel like, maybe it's not by much if it is, but. And then yes, this is the bottom mount. So all you have to do is just mag that in and clip it in. Make sure you hear clicks because you don't want that thing falling off. To take it off, you just squeeze the sides. So this is an awesome system. I love having magnet mounts for anything you can. This is a great option to have, because it makes it easy to take the camera off the mount and put it on, like say a handle or a chest mount without having to do too much work, because you don't want to sit there and have to like crank the screw every single time just to like move it. So it's kind of cool that you can squeeze it, pull it off, and move it on to the next mount. So I did actually get a second mount with this kit because, like I said, I wanted to have basically what the Action kit had, just not be able to order it. So in this other mount here, you got the same thing. You got the mount, and it looks like you got some sort of like felt pad to go in between. We won't need that. So got the two mounts, got the cage. Looks like there's some stickers on it. Let's get those off. So the cage is actually pretty simple. You just have to make sure you're lining it up correct. So you just open up the release, grab the camera, slide it in, then lock it back down. Now you have that side mount. So if you're doing that vertical content, if I can get this clipped in, now you have the mount to be able to do vertical content instead of just horizontal all the time. So if you guys are using this camera for like a social media purposes, it's really nice that you can have a vertical mount, so you don't have to have some sort of extra rig for that. But yeah, you can keep the case in there or you can take it out. I'm just gonna probably take mine out for now because we don't really need the case. I'm not planning on doing much vertical content. So on the side you have the battery door here. We can open that up. So we can slip this battery in here. It's probably not charged. It would be surprising if it was. So now we have this this little setup here, and on the side here you have your USB-C. Also on the side you do have your SD card right here in the corner. So yeah, this is gonna be a sweet little setup here. And then yeah, you get the thumb screw and the USB-C cable. I did actually order the multi-purpose case here so that we can get that open here while we're at it. Hopefully I have enough time to charge all this stuff because my plane leaves in about, I don't know, 8 hours or so. The nice thing about this case is it's a nice case to store your batteries so they're not just like laying loose in your bag, because that's a pain in the butt trying to find batteries that are tiny, that are just rolling all over the place. But also it's a charger, so you can plug this thing in and it'll charge all the batteries, so you don't have to like have a separate charger on your wall. You can just throw them all in there. In fact, let's just get all these suckers open too while we're at it. I do believe in the Action combo. If you guys get the Action combo, you will be getting 2 batteries, 2 of these. I think you get 2 of those. You do get a selfie stick. I did not get the selfie stick because I still have my Insta360 selfie stick, and literally it's the same thing, so I wasn't gonna spend the extra money. But if you guys don't have a selfie stick, you can get the Insta360 one to work well with it. Otherwise you can just order the other one right through DJI as well. So when you guys unbox, do you just like rip everything open, or are you all nice and tidy with everything? I'm kind of in the middle of maybe all over the place with both. So I got 3 extra batteries. I wanted to have 3 batteries always in the charger, and then 1 on the actual camera itself, so you can just easily switch stuff out when you need to. And as you can see right there, all 3 lights just turned on, so it's telling me that it's active. And you can literally plug this into here. I believe this also does double as a battery, like a power bank, so if you need to charge something, you can plug this into here and then use the batteries from this, which is kind of cool too. And last but not least, here we have the ND filter set. This is something that you don't really need. If you guys are doing a lot more color grading, things like that, and motion, you probably want the correct motion blur. So you're going to be shooting in a lower shutter speed so you can get that motion blur. And having ND filters when you're on a really sunny day is a very good thing to have, because then it reduces the shutter speed, especially if you're running in like auto settings. So yeah, these things are actually really cool how these work. They are different than the Action 3. These ones are going to be your 8, your 16, and your 32. And the cool thing with these is they don't screw on anymore. They actually just kind of pop over the top. So you just push them on, and then they're set. So now you have it physically on the camera, and they're not going anywhere. Like, it would take a lot of moving around to get that to fall off by itself. Now, if you were to like hit it on something, this thing could pop off because it is only like a rubber inside line. But it's nice that you can just like quickly be like, I want this ND filter, boom, it's good to go. If you're using these things on like drones for FPV, you probably want that ND filter because you want as much motion blur as usually can get on those FPV drones, especially when you're like flying low to the ground and stuff. So it's a nice little set. It comes with a nice little case. So what I really like about all these things is that they're so small. Like this case, this battery, the camera, everything can fit pretty small in like a backpack, and it's not going to take up any space. That's what's really cool about this kit versus like my GoPro kit. I always had to have like a separate brick battery charger. It always just took up space. It was awkward. The batteries fell out of it all the time. Wasn't a big fan of that. So yeah, I have all the accessories I need. I bought a floaty handle because I'm going to be filming in the water. And also I did get a like chest mount and a head mount just in case I need stuff like that. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get this thing all set up here and get it all charged because we're going to go do some cool stuff in Mexico with this thing. And we'll catch you guys on the next video, hopefully with some cool footage with this guy. All right, later.